Hey, good day everyone. So today we're at beautiful Porters Lake Provincial Park, and we're going to be showing you how to set up the 4-person tent by FE Active. Today's video is designed for the novice camper. We will give directions from start to finish on how to set up this tent. To begin, we suggest putting a ground cloth of some sort down every time you camp. There are many materials that can be chosen, some better than others. We opt for a cheaper version, a simple ground tarp. Coming in different sizes, you can use them below or above your tent to keep water away. As these cheaper tarps are not completely waterproof, rain or extra soggy ground may still allow water to penetrate the weave, allowing for water to pool underneath. Your next step is to remove the tent from the carrying bag. Once removed, it's easy to unroll the tent and stretch it out. Inside should be the tent pegs, and rain fly. Be sure to unroll the tent all the way and place the door in the direction you want to face. We often choose to have the door facing a view, away from other people or away from the wind. The next step is to unpack and connect the poles. To connect the poles, simply insert one end of the pole into the metal connecting strip. They do not lock in place, so be careful they don't slip out as you do. After you connect the poles, position them on the corners. Poles go across the entire tent diagonally. From here, insert the poles through the fabric sleeve, located about halfway up the tent. This strip of fabric will help keep the poles in place. For now, don't use the plastic clips, as they may need to adjust the poles later. You may find that the tent poles come apart as you're trying to push it through. To keep them together, try pushing from the back of the pole as much as possible. If the poles do come apart, place them back together and continue to feed the poles through. Remember, the pole will go from one end to the other. There will be a gap in the middle near the top, and then into the second fabric sleeve on the other side. Do the same for the other pole. Begin at one corner of the tent and slip the end of the pole into the corner fabric. The next part is easier with a friend. Having them hold the corner with the tent pole inside, go to the opposite corner. Using one hand or foot to hold the corner, put the tent pole through to raise the tent. Place your pole inside the corner. Afterward, having them hold up the setup pole, go to the free pole and place the pole in the corner. Repeat the process as seen to get the second pole in place. The pole may get caught in the fabric sleeve, so you may need to adjust it as you go. Next, connect the plastic holders to the poles for additional support. At the top of the tent, tie both poles together using the attached string. This will keep the poles from sliding either direction and keeping the tent in place. Next is to attach the fly. The one seen on this tent is small and light. This one simply uses the clips to attach them to the tent. Other tents have flies that go halfway down or even covering the tent completely. This tent is designed for summer seasons and should be used in favorable conditions whenever possible. Consider the FE Active 4-season tent if you plan on camping in other seasons or unpredictable weather. These tents have a dual door, allowing you to roll open the outer door to allow airflow. Tents can be warm in the summer, so airflow is important. Many people find bugs can be a problem, so be sure to leave the mesh door closed to keep out bugs and mosquitoes. The final step in setting up your tent is to peg it to the ground. This can be easy or hard depending on the ground's surface. Despite being on grass, there are many rocks under the surface, making it difficult to push in the pegs by hand. We typically use the back end of a hatchet to help. Hatchets are a great piece of camping equipment. Not only can you use them to chop wood for the fire, but they also double as a hammer when needed. Alright everybody, so that's it. That's how you set up a 4-person tent from FE Active. Be sure to check out some of our other setup and product review videos of some of these great products.